So what I personally do is I do what's called skill enhancement. So the things we do that you might not do with your regular coach unless you play at Brick Township. So we're going to work on things that you can't do right now, but you only can't do them because you haven't practiced them yet, okay? So our first skill we're going to work on today, we haven't really done this yet, is a split behind. So we're going to put the ball in our right hand, and what we're going to do is now we're going to go split behind and our feet split apart, so now my left foot is going to be up. So now my left foot is forward, my right foot is back. We're going to use the lines to hold us accountable to being what? Wide. I go back. Whenever I'm ready, I split behind. So my hand is going to come from here and go around and bang, okay? Now, if you can't do that, for our younger guys and girls, you can hold it and then you just throw it from here to there and catch it, okay? Whenever you're ready, from here to there. That's called a split behind. What's it called? Split behind. Good. Let's everybody use our wide area over here. Here we go. Right to left. Our left foot goes forward. Right to left, right to left, right to left. Ashley, check your feet. Wide. That's nice. Hey, so right there, not wrong, just how we're working on. You went here and all you did was step. So sometimes, just like in a drop, you need to keep space. So you took this extended step. Sometimes we want to keep space. So meaning I want to be able to keep space, but I still want to be explosive. So you got to drop that back foot too. They split apart, split behind. Much better. It's got to go back further though. Oh, hi Emma. Nice to see you. Ah. Hey, look, you just went like this. You took both of your feet and both of them hopped forward. One foot goes back, one foot goes forward. So again, I would start like this. Start with the ball in your hands and then place it there and catch it. If you can't do that, I wouldn't do this one. I wouldn't do this one first. Do this one. Okay, try it. Good. Use two hands when you first start. Here's a common mistake. Okay. Now, once again, remember, if you can't go from here and take your hand and wrap it and then quickly split behind, put it here and then just do this. If you can't do that, put the ball down. Use an imaginary ball, and then whenever you're ready, bang. Okay? Don't be afraid to put this down. Some of us aren't ready for certain things, so there's ways that you can do it still without having to do the full move from the hardest point. Okay? Here's what you're doing, a lot of you. You're dribbling and then you're doing this. Both of your feet are coming forward. Your hips are staying in that same area. It's just your feet are going apart. So my hips are staying here the whole time. We're doing this. Okay, ready, go. Right to left still, go, come on. So you girls are younger, right? So you're gonna do it from the slow part. So what I want you to do, imaginary dribbles, and then boom. Left foot goes forward, good. Imaginary dribbles, ready, split. Good, ready, imaginary dribbles. Ready, no, start like this first. Imaginary dribbles, ready, split, bang. Yes, okay? Now, once you feel it, then add the ball in. Now you're still going both feet forward. Here, give me the ball. Use an imaginary ball. Ready? Whenever you're ready. Split apart, that's it. Do it again. Imaginary ball, better, one more time. Imaginary ball, ready, split. Good. Do you feel the difference? Okay, before you were just doing this. Okay, if you think you're doing it wrong with your feet, put down the ball and just try it without the ball. Hey, remember you got to split your feet apart. Yeah, that was it. Now just take the ball behind you. Do it again. It's pretty good. So right now we're keeping our space. So what you did was just an extended step. This foot kind of stayed. So I want you to keep your space. Remember, this foot goes back too. Okay, you just went here. Not wrong, just not what we're working on. Yes, that's it. Bang, one more time. And stay there, don't move. Good. So this is the stance we want. Ideally, this foot would be outside, but both of her feet split apart. So really, I want to hear that squeak right there. So it should be here. If you can't feel that, put the ball down. Imaginary, boom. Anytime you can separate your feet and you got 1 foot back and 1 foot forward, you're explosive. You ever see a sprinter? You know who Usain Bolt is? Yeah. Right? Any sprinter, do they start like this or do they start like this? They start with 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. Okay, so a split behind puts us in a great position to attack. So now you've got to go right to left, get your feet back, and then left to right. Remember, if you can't do that, you pick it up, pick it up. You can never, you don't dribble to start. You just pick it up and go. Go. So now you're alternating right to left and left to right. And split. Good. Got to be wider though. Do it again. Now go right to left. That foot should go back too. Go, do it again. Good. Other side, left to right now. Good. Now this foot should be here, and that foot should be here. Okay? Got to get wide. Good. So now we're going to use the medicine ball. And again, I don't want you to get frustrated, get fascinated. You should not be able to do this stuff because you've never what? You never did it. Okay? So if you can't do it, it's okay. One time I had somebody say to me, I was training somebody and he goes, I'm not gonna go behind the back in the game. I don't need to do that. So because you've never gone behind the back, does that mean you shouldn't learn it? So the more skills you have, the better player you become, right? He said that. I thought he was crazy because so you don't want to be able to go behind the back dribble, like a common dribble. That's crazy to me. So I want to give you as many ingredients as possible, and then the game will decide what you do. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to get a medicine ball. These are great because it's going to force you to get low, and it's going to have that resistance and that weight of contact. So ball's in my right hand. As soon as this ball hits the ground, that's my indication that I need to split. I'm going to pick up. Now, after you pick up, I don't care what you do after here, but you got to make a layup. You could take 2 dribbles, 3 dribbles, 1 dribble, but you've got to be able to hold this and finish here, okay? And again, I'm not going to tell you how many dribbles to take after that. You can take as many dribbles as you want. You can do any finish you want, because that's not my focus. My focus is that you pick it up and you go, okay? So I throw it. As soon as it hits, I split. You can take as many dribbles as you want. First step, second step, finish. You just got to finish with this in your hand. If you can hold it up while you finish, that's bonus points. Do we understand? So right now we're only going right to left. So I'm throwing down with my left. As soon as it hits, I split behind and I go and I finish. So you need a partner, and you're going to share, you and your partner are going to share one of these balls. Ready? Go. They're all over there. There's red ones and black ones right there. Sharing is caring. Bolt, hey, your hips went here. You did this. Yeah, there he is. Right to left. Yeah, now go. You got to go behind. You got to be able to take that dribble and go. There it is. That's not bad. That's good. That's much better. Not bad. That's pretty good. Both of your feet, though, went here. You slightly went back here. So remember, my hips stay. I throw it, and as soon as it hits, you got to be here. I want my hips to stay. I want to keep space. I don't want to go into the defense right now. okay? I want to keep my space, but I still want to be explosive and push off. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go, Ash. Finish it. So Ash, you did the same thing. You threw and then you went both feet. Remember, I want my hips to stay. Okay? Practice without the ball and then you can go. Pretty good. Nice finish. Good. Mr. Pierce, come over here. Go ahead, give him the ball. Let Ryan go. All right, let's see. So you threw down. That's nice. That's your trigger to go. That's nice. See, look. So see how your hips kind of stay here?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And both of your feet moved. I like that. So now, remember, you're explosive. That's really good. You're just a little late with your dribble. So you've got to. You should have dribbled that back, right? Your hand should have been right here, and then you go. So that dribble is slightly before the feet. You got to be able to get that ball right by there and throw it, and then get into this position. So watch my hands and feet here from the side. Stand right there. So my ball goes slightly before, and then my feet go. So as soon as that hand comes, as soon as I'm gonna flick it here, that's when my feet get into that stance, okay? You were just a little late. That was good though. Okay, so what we're doing right now is called skill stacking. What's it called, Jaden?
Skill stacking.
Skill stacking, very good. So we're gonna add what's called a punch drag to it. So everything is the same. We're gonna go back, right to left. I throw, I split behind. Now I take what's this called? A dribble step. Now, this time I'm gonna dribble on my motion step. So here's my motion step. I'm gonna throw the ball down and I'm gonna punch that dribble. Now from here, I foot replace, so both feet come off the ground, and I shoot it. So we're adding a dribble step, a punch drag, my left foot's forward, and then a what? Foot replacement. A foot replacement, right? So the better we know the terminology, the better you can figure it out in your mind. So once again, I throw down, I split behind. What do I take? A dribble step. Now on this motion step, I'm gonna take the dribble. That's a punch, I throw it down. Then what do? I foot replace, I pop my feet. So both feet go off the ground, and I quickly get into my shot, okay? Go. We're going right to left, right to left. So you took your dribble step, and then you went here, and that's as far as you went. So dribble step, and then on that motion step, this is where you're gonna add your punch drag. So your left foot's gonna be forward. Engage your defender here, this is my defense. Then I punch it right there, and I foot replace, okay? Keep going. Yes. That's it. Now come here. Go ahead, Ash, go.
I know I didn't put my foot out far enough.
You got to take an extended step forward. Your step was kind of like this little tiny baby step.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna teach you in regression. So I gave you the harder part first. Now we'll break it down, just the punch drag part. So all you have to do, come over here. Stand over here and over here so you can see. So all you have to do now is with your right hand dribble, medicine balls in your left hand, you just step with your right foot, your left foot stays down. So as you step, you're gonna punch that dribble hard and you're gonna throw that ball down. Okay, so this is your what? Punch, drag, you're dragging back. So I punch and I drag. Now from this point right here, I foot replace, meaning I go back, both my feet leave the ground. So right now we're just breaking that part down. Punch drag, foot replacement. Just that part. The basketball's in your right. Make sure you throw it down together with that foot, bang, and then I replace. Go. Bang, yes, perfect. That's it. Now if you think you got the whole thing, do it. That's more so for them. If you think you can do it, do it. Dribble step, punch drag, bang. Love it. You just took a little baby step though.
Take a bigger step.
So you were here and then you went there. I want to see you go. So there should be distance between you and the ball. You just needed a more an extended step. No, now your ball side foot is forward. So watch, I'm here, I'm gonna step with this right foot and then bang, bang and back. Pretty good, good. Hey, right there you pushed out, go up. Elbow above your eyeball goes in the step. And stop, bring it in, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's review. Now on a punch drag, it just means that dribble is a little bit harder than normal, so I'm punching it, and on a punch drag, that ball side foot is forward. So if Lauren, put the ball down for a second. So if I was going on Lauren, I take my, what's this called, a dribble step. A dribble step is when the ball is in my outside hand and my inside foot hit almost at the same time, ball hit slightly before. She's coming with me. She's right here. Now on this motion step, she keeps going and I punch and then I replace. Now I've created distance, okay? So on that punch drag, my inside foot, which would be my left here, stays down. Bang. On a drop, it goes, splits apart. Neither is right or wrong, it's just can you do both? Remember, the more ingredients you have in your game, the more skills that you have. Does that make sense? Now, I want you to go left with that punch drag. So the medicine ball's in my right hand, my left foot goes forward. So my ball side foot is forward, I throw down to engage that defender's hand, and then I replace. So left hand, dribble, left foot here, my right foot stays in that spot until I foot replace and both feet come off the ground. Go. Love it. So now the basketball's in your left hand, the medicine ball's in your right hand. So this is your left, this is your right. So your left foot is gonna go forward on your step. You're gonna throw that down. Do it again. So now don't let the ball come disconnected from your hand. It's gotta watch, it's gotta bang, stay in that hand. Yeah, you just went like this. You went there and you let it. Try it again. Try it again, yep. And now foot replace. Foot replace, yeah, shoot it. That's nice. Brookie, what do you think? Nice? Very good. What'd you notice? See what she did there? What'd she do? Took an extra dribble. So come here, what you did was, so this is a common thing, by the way. So after you split through, because you didn't let that ball rotate in your hands, you knocked it down. So right here, you split through and you automatically dribbled. So if you float it, you can shoot it. Okay, and then once you split through, you've got to be able to take that dribble step here. You went here, knocked it down, and then you went. It just limits your options. You want to be able to float that so you can possibly shoot it. Okay, don't knock it down right away. Love it. Nice rotation too. Actually, much better on the shot and the footwork. What some of you are doing, and again, it's not wrong. Let me see. Well, it's just not what we're working on. So on that punch drag, my ball side foot's forward. I'm swiping my defender's hand away. Some of you are just taking that foot and you're just resetting that foot. So we want to, what is it called? Foot replace. Foot replacement is when both of those feet come off the ground and it's very, very quick. It's not that this is wrong and you just pull back. That's fine. But can you do what you want your body to do in the moment? We're here and then both those feet lift and we pop. Okay, now I want to see if you can put it together. So we broke down each one. Sonia, let's see it. Show us. Let's watch Sonia for the whole thing. Split behind, dribble step, punch drag, foot replacement. Beautiful. Was that right or wrong? That was nice, right? So we're taking all these skills and we're stacking them on top of each other. So you can go, right now, start with whatever hand you're comfortable with, but you gotta try to put it all together. It's not gonna be perfect, but I want you to try it. Ready? Go. Come here. Go with me. Look how close they are. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go wider there. So again, you hit, this foot's gotta go there, this foot goes there. Because you're not as explosive like that. Not that you can't be, but you're not gonna be as fast. Dribble step, that's good. You've got to extend that step, so I think you're going that way. And then, that's a good foot replacement though. So all you're missing is here, if you were guarding me, and we were going, and you were saying, I took my dribble step, and we were engaged here. I need you to think I'm going that way, but you stopped here, and then you punched. Right, you're gonna stay, come here, you're gonna stay attached to me if I do that. But if I take that dribble step and you're still attached, stay attached, and then I come here, bang, then I have that space. So you gotta extend that left foot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty good. That's good. You just gotta let that ball float and then push back more. Nice. Sonia, you like going this way better on that? Isn't it easier for you going this way? Or no? Did you try going that way? It's easier on this side, right, for you? You've got to turn all the way, yeah. So isn't it easier for you to go here? Because then your shoulder's already lined up, right? For righties, this one is easier. I think this one.
Should I try this side then?
Well, I mean, you should be able to do both, but yeah, let me see this side. You didn't single leg foot replace, bang, bang. So you're from this place right here, my left is gonna replace my right if you're going this way. So my left replaces my right here. But you've got to be able to float that ball here, okay? Let's review. What was this called? Shout it out if you know. What was that called? Split behind. I did a terrible job if you don't know what that's called. So once again, this is a split behind, meaning now if I want to split through, I would go through the legs. A split behind is when my feet split apart and I go where? Behind the back. What's this called? When I punch that dribble and then I drag back. A punch, drag. And then when both my feet come off the ground and they go underneath my hips, that's called a foot re. Good. Here we go. Bring it in. Left hand. We're going to say get better on 3. Layla's going to say 1, 2, 3. You ready, Layla?
Yeah.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
Get better. Nice job. Peace out, Cub Scouts.